You know the deal, guys. Let's see what we got to take a look at today from Santa Claus in the Brown Truck. Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for being here. Thanks for subscribing. I really appreciate it. Now, you all know how I love my screw pop utility knife. But today, we're going to open this box with something a little different. So, zim zim zala bim! Well, what do we have here? We seem to have a 42,000 milliamp hour portable battery pack. So let's take a look what's inside this package and get a close-up of what this thing looks like and what its intended use is for me. Alright guys, so let's take a look at this bad mamma jamma. But before we get started, let me first just say I am not sponsored by any of these products. I don't get any of these products free. I'm coming out of my own pocket because these are things I'm actually interested in and I intend to use personally. And if I do end up getting something in conjunction with someone asking me to review something, I will let you all know beforehand. But again, this is an item I paid for out of pocket. So that being said, before we take a look at this, let's go over some of the specifications. So I did purchase this on Amazon. It is generic. It's from China. I don't even know who the maker is. It has a bunch of good reviews out there on Amazon, but I don't know who the maker of it is specifically, and I'm not sure. I haven't opened this yet, so I'm not sure what kind of branding it's going to have on it or not. But the details with this thing, and let's open it up first and I'll kind of show you what it looks like, and then we'll take a look in the bag and see what we've got. The details on this piece of equipment is it's a 42,000 milliamp hour, which equates to roughly 210 watt hours. It is a lithium polymer battery. You have 2 AC ports. You have 4 USB ports. You have 2 DC ports. One of them is for charging, so your 12 volt output, so that you can actually charge the battery using the included car adapter for your cigarette lighter or your AC converter, AC adapter to charge the battery. It also claims to, well, let me go back to the 12 volt areas. There's also a 15 volt input and a solar input here. You'll need a specific adapter if you intend to use solar input for this battery, recharge it. I intend to try that out because I have a couple of portable solar panels that I can use. But I'll have to figure out exactly kind of the adapter I need to get for that. But it does say that there's solar input on there. I'm not sure how well that's going to work or kind of the charge rate for it or what's optimal wattage from your solar panels. I'll take a look at some of the documentation that comes with it. But if I had to guess, it probably doesn't say much about it, but I could be wrong. Okay, so back to it. So it claims to charge fully from discharge when plugged into AC within 6 to 7 hours. So that is relatively quick for a 42,000 milliamp hour portable battery. So we're gonna test that out also, and I'll do some time-lapse videos to test this out on this video and review. The weight of it is 3.3 pounds advertised. The size is 7.8 inches by 5.7 inches by 1.8 inches thick. The battery has short circuit protection. It has an auto power off feature on it, and it comes with a 12-month warranty. So that being said, my intended use for this piece of gear is for trips where I may not have access to power. So if I'm doing any kind of camping trips, maybe some overland trips, even some different travel opportunities, as well as if I lose power to the house, this is a good piece of equipment to have to allow you to power devices and things along those lines when you have a power outage. So that's kind of a nice little peace of mind. Now, the package that comes with this battery is actually pretty nice. I was actually kind of surprised when I opened the box to see that it comes with a nice zippered, padded, protected case that comes with a handle on it. The case is foam protected for the battery. Got a nice little area here to store some additional accessories, and then your AC power and your 12 volt power adapter store quite nicely in here. So Here's kind of a close-up of what it looks like out of the package. You have some venting for heat. It looks like you have a little 12-volt fan built into it also, which is kind of nice because I'm sure this thing gets a little warm with the amount of power that it utilizes. And it's got some nice little rubber feet around the bottom of it too to keep it from sliding around if you have it on, you know, a table or something that's moving. So again, if you're using this in your vehicle, that's kind of nice. Now, what my understanding is, as you look at kind of the dials on the front of this, if you can see it there in the video, you have your standard power button, and then you have some indicators that show kind of a quarter percentage of the battery as it's charged and discharging. So 25%, 50%, 75%, 100%. You have a little exclamation point here. I have not read the instructions yet. I typically don't read instructions unless it's something very complex, so I may take a look at that and see what that is, but I'm guessing it's some kind of check between DC and AC power that there's some fault built into the circuitry here that hopefully kind of lets you know if you're having an issue or not. Now, as I did see some of the reviews, it is recommended that if you are going to use the AC output, you need to plug your piece of equipment into the AC outlet first before you power it on and switch to AC power. I'm guessing that is so you don't trip a breaker. There's some logic within the circuitry of this that kind of determines what's being charged. Also, default is when you power this on, default is DC power, so your USB ports are powered by default when you power it on. If you want to switch to AC power, you power on and then you hold down the AC button, and then the color here with the AC indicator will change and you'll know that you're charging from AC power. So what I'm going to do in this video for the rest of it is I'm going to demonstrate a fully charged battery, and I'm going to demonstrate this battery charging a MacBook Air laptop from near empty battery, and then I'm also going to demonstrate from full charge of the battery it charging a iPad. So it's kind of some of your typical charging devices that you might use when you're traveling. I'm not going to show it charging cell phones or kind of your camera batteries or things along those lines because those aren't going to be as big of a draw of power. So I really kind of want to show you from a laptop perspective, and that's really what I was looking for. If I wanted to edit videos without AC power, I can use this to power my laptop, and I really want to see how many times I can get my laptop charged out of this as well as an iPad charged out of this. So I'm going to do a couple of kind of time-lapse video tests of this, and then I'm actually going to show, I may not show it charging, but I'll actually do a full discharge of this battery and then keep a track of how long it actually takes me to charge this back up to full power. So stick around and I'll insert some time-lapse videos. Alright, so we are at 19% on this 11-inch MacBook Pro. And so take a look, we got a full charge on the battery pack. I am going to plug this in and turn this off as the manufacturer recommends. Plug it in, we will turn it on, and then it takes a second here. You hold the AC button and it will switch it to AC power. And you saw it did that quick check. And let's take a look, see if we're charging. And we are charging. So I'm gonna do a time lapse of this and we'll see how long it takes for us to get up to full charge. Okay, so it took us just over an hour to charge this battery from 20% to 100%, and I'll say the last few percentages from about 97% to 100% seem to take forever, and that may just be the case of watching the water boil taking longer. So I have to say I am super impressed with this little portable battery. It definitely has exceeded my expectations. As you can tell from the charge here, we're still at 100% after running an hour. on an 11-inch MacBook Air. Now, your mileage may vary, obviously, if you have a bigger laptop with a bigger battery, so it could take longer to charge and drain your portable battery, obviously, right? It's not science here. I mean, I guess it really is science. So I was going to plug in an iPad from full charge onto this also to show you how much that drained the battery, but I don't think I'm going to. I'm going to let y'all use your imagination because it's not going to be any different. It's going to perform better than the laptop charging the iPad. So I don't know how accurate this indicator is, but I'm hoping to be able to get 3 to 4 charges out of this portable battery on my laptop, and if that achieves that, great. If it's more, even better. Yeah, so take a look at this little charger. If you are a car camper, if you are an RVer, if you're looking just for a portable solution to be able to do video editing or be able to run your laptop without having shore power, this thing seems to be fantastic, and it has a little bit of weight to it. I don't know if it's 3 pounds, probably close to that, but it doesn't feel cheap. And after running this for an hour, it is not hot, so it doesn't have an issue with venting heat. Again, there is a little fan on here, but it is slightly warm, but nowhere near where you would imagine having an issue with it. So it is vented very well, and I'm super impressed with this. So let's wrap up this video. All right, guys. So we took a look at the portable battery. I'm really excited to get this thing in use and kind of really run it through its paces longer term and see how it holds up. I appreciate you all being here. Thanks so much for subscribing. I really hope you like the way these videos are going. And if you have a good battery pack solution for off-grid or camping or kind of overlanding, I really like to hear what some of your suggestions are. I kind of did some reviews on this, or read some reviews on this on YouTube and on Amazon, and I really thought this would kind of fit the bill for what I was looking for. But I'm interested to see what some of you all are using. So please leave me a comment below and let me know what you all are using. And I'm finding some really cool stuff out. So if you don't know me, I like to laugh at myself. And so you're going to see some effects in some of the videos like this. And I'm going to do different things like that because I'm enjoying making these videos, and things like that crack me up. So stick around for more videos, more reviews. I appreciate you all being here. And like always, if you're out there and you're interested in something, I don't care what it is. If it's an activity, if it's a new piece of gear, if it is an adventure that you're interested in, I know you all got them itches, so you need to scratch them itches. And I'll see you next time.